And this is cause number 2020-20154 in the interest of Ezekiel Ortega. Parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Right hand. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Ma'am?
I do.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Angelica Ortega, and I'm the mother.
Sir?
Rob Ameson, I'm the father.
And for the state?
Andrea Perard.
And we've got a petition to establish the parent-child relationship.
That's correct, Your Honor.
We're having a hearing, or do we have any stipulations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's proceed.
The parties will stipulate that the child's last name will remain as Ortega. The parties will be joint managing conservators with a geographic restriction to Harris and contiguous counties. The father will maintain health insurance through his employer along with dental at a cost of $490 per month for both. Current child support will be set at $1,081 beginning December 1st of 2020. No retroactive child support is being ordered. There is a non-disclosure finding in this case, but it is as to the mother's other case. Therefore, the address is being kept out of this court order to protect her. Still ordered to provide her information to Mr. Ameson. And that concludes agreements, Your Honor. The only issue before the court is the visitation schedule.
All right, is that your agreement so far, Mr. Emerson?
Yes, that's correct.
And Miss Ortega, is that your agreement so far?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the only issue then is possession and access or visitation. Is that correct, Ms. Perard?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, let's proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would call Miss Ortega. Ma'am, the child in this case is around 13 months old. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you are asking for supervised visitation until the child is 3 years old. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And why are you asking for supervised visitation until 3?
Just for safety reasons, and just in case if something does happen, he's able to talk. And then also what I've been through with the abusive, in the past with abusive, I just want the safety reasons. That's really about it.
Did you and Mr. Ameson ever reside together with the child?
No, ma'am.
When was the last time that Mr. Ameson had visitation, saw the child?
He never seen the child.
Do you feel that it needs to be supervised until the child is 3, or would you be okay with a phase-in visitation at any point?
I will say till 3 years of age.
Has Mr. Ameson ever been violent to you? He's never seen the child, correct? So you don't know how he is with the child specifically?
Correct. Yes, correct. Yes, correct.
And then once a child turns 3, you're fine with a standard possession order. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I pass this witness, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Emerson, do you have any questions of Ms. Ortega?
No, I don't.
Okay, call your next witness.
State calls Mr. Ameson. Sir, in regards to the possession and access, you're asking, you're fine with the phase-in visitation, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Starting out with a supervised visitation and then a short period of 4 hours unsupervised, then 8 hours unsupervised, and then 1 overnight until the child is 3. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And based on the age of the child, we calculated that to be about 13 periods each of each one of those 4 phases until the child would get to 3 years old. Is that your understanding?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
In order to get to the child to 3 years old, based on how old the child is now, that would be about 13 periods of visitation in each phase. 13 supervised, 13 for 4 hours unsupervised, and so on. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and you have no issue with that.
No.
Now, have you ever seen this child?
No, I have not.
So there's no chance where you have been violent to this child. Have you ever been violent to the mother?
No.
And do you have any other children?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
2 sons.
Okay, and how old are they?
One is 21 and the other one is 17.
Okay, what kind of relationship did you have with them?
I see them both on a regular basis.
Did you see them when they were young?
Yes.
Do you know how to change a diaper?
Yes.
Do you have, what kind of living situation do you have? Do you have a place for the child to stay overnight?
Yes, I have a 2-bedroom townhome. And I live alone.
Any criminal charges where you have been violent to a child?
No, I've never had any charges whatsoever.
Okay, pass this witness, Your Honor.
Ms. Ortega, do you have any questions for Mr. Amazon?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Perard, did I hear that Mr. Amazon was agreeable to the modified possession and access?
That's correct, Your Honor. He was fine with the phase-in.
So what is the difference between the father and the mother?
The mother wants only supervised, only the first phase.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. And who will supervise?
I believe the mother had no objection to supervising.
Is that correct, Ms. Ortega?
Correct.
All right, the court orders that the father have possession and access with a modified possession and access with 13 times each phase, with the mother supervising when required. All other stipulations are approved. Anything else?
What does that mean?
I'm approving the modified visitation. You can talk to Ms. Perard about it. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
And if the parties will rejoin the other, you'll meet with the CSO to go over your order, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't understand what just happened.